Zion in that matchup.
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now the starting group for the visitors. White is out there with Walker. And there's Champ, and it's Thompson, and it's Turner in at the center position. And it's denied. Here's the closer. Sinks the triple. The closer's got 6.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Knocked loose. Pushing it up. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's good.
And no one really crashing down on the backside. A breakdown defensively.
Teardrop shot. Chalk up 2 there. 10 points for him.
No, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. They're running. Pull-up jumper. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Turner dishes to right. Turner with a screen on Jordan. Here's Wright. From 13 feet, it goes down.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Walker the pass to Fields. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. For 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Wright. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad. He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
And Fields kicks to Thompson. To the middle. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment is a success.
A huge success, DA. Thank you. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
.139 left to play in the first quarter. Count that bucket. Turner's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And oh!
Yeah. And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Pass to the great. Here's the closer into the lane.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now here's Wright. Fires for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 11 points for Shake and Bake.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's the closer. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Turner. Big Red grabs the miss. Here's the closer. No good from outside. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. They're up by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Steven Adams is out there with the prodigy. Then it's Walker. Then it's G. And it's King at the 2 spot. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Reed against Gibson. Driving the lane. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Gibson's got his first 2 points. And here's Collins from outside. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Walker. And the dunk by Walker.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift right. Oh, that was something else.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jordan, he's checked in for the great. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. They get a hand on it. One-on-one fast break. Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And a few teams so far, Brent, with a surprisingly rough start to the season.
Well, this is really where the staff gets tested, Kevin. You know that your team has been put together for specific reasons. Those reasons aren't yet playing out. So coaching staffs have to keep these players confident. They have to keep them working on the ultimate goal to improve things. And at some point, given an 82-game schedule, there could be a breakthrough and the team can get very hot very quickly.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Pass to Grady. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here's Collins from outside. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The good-looking shot from the wing. Walker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Collins, that's a two-pointer. The three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Fields the pass to Walker. Driving in. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's Collins. The rebound by Fields.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half of basketball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Collins has got 19 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. Ouch. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Wright, takes it inside, and the dunk by Wright.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Collins, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the closer. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. And that one drops for him. And it's 6 points for Champ.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Collins, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
And focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
And Wright throws it down.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Here's the closer. And the layup's good off the glass. The closer's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Jordan. The closer passes to Collins. And it's in there. Collins has got 27.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
There's the 3. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot. One more.
Welcome. Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the home team. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's...
And after a very lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at the closer in this game, guys. He's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
He's out there with Jordan, and it's the closer. And there's Big Red, and it's Magician in at small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Walker. He's covered closely. The shake. It's blocked. Here's the closer. He's covered by Thompson. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 4 points this quarter.
But with the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Up top, Walker. And it's blocked. Here's the closer. He's covered by Thompson. The closer, that's good. The closer's got 43 points.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Wright. Oh!
No way.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
What is it you say, Kev? Up high and down hard.
Oh, exactly, G.A. You've got to say it emphatically. He was soaring up high, down hard.
And that's what the fans, they want to see it.
Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside, Walker. And there's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 6.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
A floater, and the layup is up and in. 47 points for the closer.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Jordan sends it back. Here's the closer. Non-stop scoring machine here. Count it. Good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Thompson left side. And Thompson throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Commissioner Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having an NBA. Kevin?
So right, David, we could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow.
Oh, and he capped that one off with a little something extra, switching hands on the dunk.
He knows how to get some hangs on there. Great play.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. 52 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here is Fields. He's got 8. And he can't jam it through.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
And what a competitor. I mean, he's been looking for a shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Prodigy. What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Some players, Brent, have claimed entertainment is emphasized over competition. What do you think?
Well, I think there's a great balance, and the league does a great job of promoting its stars. But at the end of the day, Kevin, trust me, guys who are out here have a love for the game, a passion for the competition, and that's what we want to see.
Collins with it, now defended by Adams. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 32 points for the chosen one.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Grady. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
And here's Collins from out. Good! Another from three.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Grady, boom, he jams it straight down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing it.
Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Okay, two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Collins, good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Fires from way outside. Drills it from outside. Collins has got 46 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And Adams with the slam.
Well, this is what Steven Adams does. He finds his way into the paint for high percentage shots just like that.
5-second inbound violation. The ball goes to the away team. Substitution on the court.
GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but the flop now might.
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And he's tied Curry's mark from 2016, which was the top spot for threes in a game for a short while. It's been that kind of takeover display that we've seen here tonight.
He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Walker goes in, and the rejection by Collins. Puts up a deep three. Connects again from distance.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record book.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Walker dishes to Thompson. And he lobs it up, and Wright throws it down hard.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Collins with it, picked up by Turner.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Wright. Uses the glass to drop it in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there, the assist.
Good, another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, the closer.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And the three ball is good. 64 points for the chosen one.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control of